Divers discovered a submarine lost for decades, but what they found inside left them speechless. Tim Taylor and his crew were searching for a World War II submarine that had disappeared in 1944. Using underwater robots, they explored the dark depths of the Pacific Ocean. For weeks, nothing showed up. But then, Tim noticed something strange in the scan data, two unusual shapes deep below. He sent another robot to take a closer look. He guided the robot into the submarine, but as it entered a room, a loud sound was heard, and the signal was lost. Tim put on his diving suit and decided to go down himself. He dove for hours until he reached the submarine. He went inside through a broken window, but what he saw there was shocking. The moment Tim entered the submarine, he felt the weight of the past. Everything was still and quiet. Rust covered the metal walls. Wires floated in the water like seaweed. His flashlight moved slowly across the dark room. There were helmets on the floor, torn uniforms, and papers floating in the water. The crew had lived here. Now, it was like time had frozen. Tim swam deeper into the submarine. The hallways were narrow. Doors hung off their hinges. Some rooms were sealed shut. In the control room, he saw old buttons, broken screens, and a chair that had fallen sideways. Then something caught his eye. A small metal box bolted to the wall near the control panel. Tim opened it. Inside was a sealed journal wrapped in old plastic. He took it out carefully. The name on the front read, Lieutenant James Rowe. It was the submarine's officer. Tim flipped through the pages. The handwriting was messy but still readable. The journal told the story of the submarine's last mission. It said they had been attacked. The sub took a direct hit. They lost power. The radio was destroyed. They couldn't call for help. The last few pages were short and full of fear. One line read, "We're sinking. No way to reach the surface." Another simply said, "We did our duty." Tim felt a chill. The crew knew they were not going to survive, but they stayed calm and wrote everything down. They wanted someone to know what happened. Even in their last moments, they thought of others. Then Tim saw something else. Damage near the back of the submarine. A large hole had ripped through the metal, just behind the conning tower. This matched what the journal described. It proved the sub had been hit by a bomb, not lost by accident. Tim took the journal and left the submarine. He swam back up for hours, holding the journal close. When he reached the surface, his team helped him onto the boat. He told them everything. Later, experts read the journal and confirmed the truth. The USS Greyback had been attacked by a Japanese bomber on February 27, 1944. It had gone down fast with no chance to escape. All 80 men had been lost. But now, their story was finally known. After 75 years, the mystery was solved, and the brave crew of the Greyback would never be forgotten.